I got my hair tied up. I'm hot. What y'all doing? I'm like, let me call nobody and just sit here and talk to my subscribers. Because I love y'all. Hey. My boyfriend went to rape kids. I know that shit sounds so bad, don't it? Too. I really believe that's what he's doing right now. He said he had to go pick up his cousin from school. But they have such a big family, so I don't believe that. He's like the least responsible person in it. I'm trying to get some donations, y'all, so I can go book me a room. So I won't be sleeping at nobody's house that wants to, like, help the government attack me. Trying to delay me. I need you guys' support. I need you guys' donations. God telling me to calm myself on Devontae. Like trying to get mad at him or whatever, because he is going through a lot. And so is a lot of men that I've messed with. They went about attacking me, and it is going to be somebody that passed away. And God wants me to try my hardest not to let that come into fruition, because God is telling me I'm going to be sad about this. Number one, I ain't had a chance to speak to, well, I'm talking about Corey. I ain't had a chance to, like, speak to Corey about nothing, like, really have a conversation with him, but I don't think I'm going to ever be able to either. But I think it's going to be Corey. But I'm hoping it's nobody, because I know I would get on here every day and say that, but I've never had a mate of mine pass away. Like, I've never, like, to where I feel like I love that person, or have been in love with that person, and I'm just praying. Not only am I getting that message, it's a couple of readers been talking about it. I actually learned it from tarot readers. I don't know, I'm getting sad about it right now. I feel like the police want me to lose a mate. Like, this some slave shit. They want me to be upset. And the people they are trying to make me feel upset about, that didn't work, because those people bring me joy. So I feel like they're going to take another option. Let me get my tarot out. I'm telling myself to do readings for y'all. But y'all, if I can, like, tell my mates anything, or try to stop this, you know, I wish I could, but I know I can't, because they so money hungry. They're really greedy right now. It's a lot to try to talk about. I wish I could talk to Corey, my ex. But he is really for these people. He's not wrong. God told me today that he's not going to come to his senses on this. It's going to be too late. And neither has Devontae. But I'm around Devontae, and at least it's certain things that he's been able to agree to. That helps our relationship a lot. Even if he's lying. I feel like the police is evil. Like, they really don't care what they tell people to get their way. And they really making these men attack these children. Number one, because they don't want me to forgive them, the men. That's them. They're doing it in the line. And they're also cursing my channel at the second. Okay. I'm trying to just move this out the way. They wish me to be disturbed over something, and it's not working. And they feel like that will disturb me. Because I have confusion with those people about this situation. So they feel like they have to be somewhere successful in order to attack me somewhere. I'm just praying Devontae don't do nothing like to hurt himself, because I feel like he has a way out of this. I know I've gotten several messages that he has a way out of this if he was to comply with God, but the devil card showing up. So I don't know. I made it through a lot with Devontae, but he's also the reason why a lot of things has happened to me. I won't take no responsibility for this because I had nothing to do with this situation where they programming people to rape kids. That's confirmation. Yeah, this stuff not even real. What they're doing, it's voodoo for them to even wish to want to make money this way by the FBI. And they're going to suffer a lot because they got extreme warning about this. I ask God to shield and cover me and all kids tied to my destiny. Cover me and them in the blood of Jehovah. We will make it out of this as destined to be. And these police is really going to go down. Like, they're going to be in prison. A lot of them will commit suicide. Whatever law enforcement or judicial systematic assistance that is able to be received in America. It's not even just America, I'm just saying it. It is going to be really a lot of suffering for those people that work there, or people who was assigned to attack the Divine DNA. That's some type of freak ass government program shit or hidden plot. I just pray my kids is waking up to the truth. I want them to know what's going on, because those men, those children, they're infected with HIV and other diseases that are uncurable. I can't believe my sister did this to her son and her daughter. I'm having a moment with myself to try to like forgive her, because I've always known that she had some type of issue with herself. I'm humbling down about the situation, but these people will die for what they've done to try to discomfort me. And I've had no real grievance over the situation with my nephew and my niece. They don't want me to heal. I will always heal because I am a healer. So they are just going to have to deal with how their wishes were never fulfilled for whatever desires they had for me to destroy me. And whatever plots against my life, I'm pretty sure y'all have been dying. But God don't want me upset over this. He wants me to think logically for these children that are involved with these types of parents, or whatever is involved with these systems, to like try to have these kids destroyed, basically. I believe that all these kids were targeted because of who they will be one day, and to try to attack their soul. And some of the parents just didn't take that into consideration, and they made no accommodations for their children to be secured spiritually from this. They more likely tried to use like some type of voodoo to try to cover up what they were doing, but not trying to do anything about the children being protected and healed. It is very merciful for these children to have healing. I feel from my heart that all of them will. It will be a long journey for them. But as long as we can help to boost their confidence and to help them understand that they were violated, they were violated, and their survival was immediate to all divine DNA for it to be savored. I'm just hoping for the outcome to be extremely wealthy for them to have, endless wealth, and for them to be blessed with infinite blessings and spirituality to cover them in the most divine calling. I'm just, letting some things out that's on my heart. It's some bright children in my boyfriend's family, and even though I don't like certain people in his family, I still have prayers out for those people or those children mainly, to see the light and to make it and align themselves, divinely. I'm having a moment where I just have to do the right thing. And I'm sorry, but it does involve me having to ask God to kill these people who will not stop attacking these children. These people will be dead, and it will be fatal as they try me. And, some people, today I did get a thought from Jehovah telling me that I must not show any mercy even on those who are programmed to participate in these evil acts in this program, because God has given so much sign and warning, and it is just time for us to close the stronghold portals of evil connected to divine DNA. And anybody who is getting up willingly, confessing themselves to evil acts, to God and with themselves towards children, maliciously, just for them to earn some type of generational incomes. This is really something what we have to kill. And we have to stand united, equally yoked, in agreement on these decisions. Whether we love our family or friends or whoever is actively involved in this is something that will destroy mankind. And it is a plot against people who are meant to be extremely wealthy, for them to do things to attack their destiny and for them to fail. And one thing about failure, you'll have to accept it within your own rights, within your own mind, body, and soul, in order for it to manifest for you. Failure is something that you will have to consider done for yourself in order for it to actually be in completion. I must take the time to thank everybody who has had hope and faith in me, and who has prayed for me to have strength and wisdom, because I know sometimes I can, get a little bit out of control. But no one should ever second guess me to think that I will not do whatever it takes in order for me to succeed. This is something that I have to think bigger than myself. My own emotions really does not matter, but they do require a certain type of maintenance in order for me to conquer what is going on. This is something that I know that I can do alone, and I wish that I would have known sooner what was going on so that I could put all my, money, time, and interest into this. It was meant for me to be separated from my children. I knew this years ago. I raised them as such because I knew that I would have a journey to help a lot of children. I never knew how or why, what would lead to it, but I always knew God wanted me to be a protector, a warrior. If I must, I have to be a destroyer of all evil that, harms children, because I am a protector for children. I'm a protector for all righteousness, righteous beings. And it's something that I've always, taken place to do, like stood myself up to volunteer myself to do, because I have to take up for people who are being challenged just because of who they were meant to become one day. I always seen extreme brightness in people that they don't ever see for themselves. Courage is something that comes when you are able to access some type of energy to it. God is giving me extreme courage. The word extreme is because they are taking this to the extreme. This is something that is just utterly evil. This is something that we must destroy as a group, as a race, a culture. Race has a lot to do with it, but nothing at all. This is actually something to deal with attachments to divine DNA, or DNA at all in general. But we have to be aware about things attaching itself to divine DNA and making sure that it is the portal that we have gotten ourselves to specify ourselves to do. This people need to know exactly where it is that you're headed in order for them to either help you or leave you, when you are attempting to make some type of adjustments for your service to your journey. And we must not second guess the enemy. We must understand that the enemy is at large most when we are divided. And I understand that it is nothing that can come that will be more powerful than Jehovah, more powerful than what God designed us all to be. And even if we are not able to see exactly what is hidden with the clearest view, we must take full initiative to try to feel what is the right thing to do behind it. It's something that people is really trying to disgrace for right now. I believe that this has been programmed, something dealing with some type of bug or something with social media and the media, period. God is going to make a way for people to have awareness. God is going to clear a path for righteousness. It will always be light at the end of the tunnel. It will always be a weapon formed that will never prosper. At the end of the day, you have to give it some type of sourceful energy in order for it to be something that will devour you. And me feeding into anything negative has never gotten me much at all. So it's not something that I can equip myself to do. God is going to always give me strength to try to further myself in order to succeed for other people. It's a due diligence for us to take initiative for what it is that we have taken action to do with ourselves, with our time. Time is extremely important, because at the end of the day, you can be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But God is able to intervene. God is able to provide angelic assistance, divine help to all that seeks his assistance, to all in need. At the end of the day, if you are unsure about a situation, that is placed upon confusion because of the devil. The devil is something that you have to give power to. So if you immediately tell yourself that you are not confused, that you are able to annihilate whatever it is that is not meant to be going on, just with your heart alone, that consciousness of that decision, subconscious will make a decision for you in times of need. If you are able to practice how to portal yourself astrally to interject what should be used, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. God has given us a chance to be creators, in every splitting second of time. It is something that you have to be able to understand about yourself, that you are able to keep some type of maintenance towards your creative skills or techniques or whatever it is that you wish to make for yourself to be in, or whatever. God just trying to tell me something to give y'all, because you have a choice. We all have choices. We all have free will. Okay, and if you freely, willingly volunteer yourself for something bad, you must be able to understand And if not, and I'm not going to say it's not, because must means must, meaning that it will happen to you whether you are prepared for it or not. You must be able to understand that it is karma towards everything that you partake yourself in. Okay? Whatever energy that you tied yourself to be in, that is the energy that will consume you. You are what you think you are. You are what you have done. Like, basically, if you do not put in any type of work towards your dreams, your goals, will never require, it will never meet the criteria to help you accomplish them. Okay? If you really ever want to go for your dreams, you'll have to put in some type of man hours for those dreams to take off in any way, shape, or form. You'll have to have a lot of planning, or participations, or to where you have put yourself in positions to experience things related to your accomplished goals, or the goals you wish to accomplish. God is giving us vision for a reason, and days and nights, and night and day is basically a vision of something. At the end of the day, you wake up and it's one way, and by the time you walk around a little bit for a little while, you'll realize things has changed. Now it's all about type of uh, what type of visionist are you? What type of visionist are you? What type of person do you see yourself out to be? And when I say see yourself out to be, it means that it will take you in order for you to do this. We have millions, billions, trillions of people being multiplied by the births every day. It's just something that will never stop. Population growth is something that's extremely important, yes, but we must never underestimate ourselves. We must never underestimate what it is that we are consuming to keep ourselves within a temple. Those things are very powerful. Those things are things that can help destroy you. If you are somewhere too long, you might just, end up losing other opportunities as you are, sitting there. At the end of the day, we have to create differences in order to help us to dream our goals to be accomplished. Meaning, the way that you see them, you'll have to look at them a little bit differently. So that is used with all things. You have to view things extremely different from everything. You have to try to understand that, I don't know, underestimate is trying to come out my words. You have to try to understand that, number one, you do not know it all, but you are able to take your time, literally take it. That means to use it now or later, or in the present, for you to be able to achieve things. You can use differences, and it can add value and support to whatever it is you was trying to detail yourself to be, or allow yourself to be. God is trying to give us strength to do these things when we are sent along our path, or our soul's purpose journey, and we meet people, and we travel to places, and we collect things along the way. But in our mind, body, and soul, we must connect astrally, whether it's through the travel of past, present, and future. We must connect astrally in order to project whatever it is we're trying to be ourselves to be. It's very important that we are in tune with ourselves and nature. Nature is something that can give you sign, or it can give you some type of awareness, or where you can dream of something from the colors or whatever it is that you might see. Movements of nature, energies, frequencies. God has given us so much to use in order for us to be able to prosper and abundantly. It's something that we have to be able to access ourselves to at all times, no matter the doubts or fears. Those are also things that you would have to give energy to. If you instantly tell yourself you are not doubting yourself, you are certain, it will automatically push you to the next train of thought where you need to be. If you are able to tell yourself that, you are not in fear, and fear is something that shall never be claimed upon you, it will never exist to you. In your world, it will be rebuked as needed be, okay? Fear is something that we have to have to understand when we are in a place of things that can cause us disturbances, lacks, or danger, or even, and I'm not saying you shouldn't ever fear anything. You must fear Jehovah, because Jehovah is the creator, the son of the creator. Jehovah is in all. Jehovah, yes, Jehovah is in all. And just speaking his name alone is sending back those spirits, which is why those dogs are barking. There's something returned to that home. See? Confirmation. And the dog is letting me know and letting their people know that it is something that they need to be aware of that could be coming as far as the energy of wind of the spirit. Dogs are very serious about getting their point across to whatever it is there, or whoever it is that needs to pay attention to them, because they are very mystical creatures, and at the end of the day, all animals should be treated with some type of spiritual respect, because they have a real strong connection with the environment and nature. Nature is something that speaks to you, because we are created with stardust. We are the cosmos. We are the planets. It is things that we have to feel about ourselves that no one else could show us about ourselves. It's things that we must be aware of that we are doing as a one. All right. And when you're talking to yourself about things that, could be critical to you or for you, it is something that could bring upon some type of fear. And those things should never exist long or linger, because those are things that could personally defeat you. We could be our worst at ourselves sometimes. God has given us strength, supernatural abilities, ways of nature, elements that we can use in order to lift ourselves or raise vibration to ascend anything or from anything or with anything, or however it is that you see yourself going further with things you need to, get to bring in for your reality. But things in reality are put there for a reason, so that we can become illusionists, people to where we can understand what it is we need to create while these things are currently going on. It can give us a flow, a certain type of static could be created. It's a lot of things that can happen within a second. So we must always be willing to have preparations in some way, shape, or form to try to make sure that you're proceeding, okay, in whatever it is you need to be. This is not nothing to deal with dwelling on someone else's household, somebody else's destiny, or whatever it is that they feel, y'all was just alike or whatever. Some people feel like they are solely tried together. It's nothing wrong with that, but you also have people who practice solitude, like myself. I do practice solitude. I consider myself to be a solitude person only because I'm a person who has to have some type of personal moments with myself. These are reasons to help me to create things authentically. Something that can help me while being alone is basically being silent, or me, having certain sounds created by myself. As those are things I practice. It is important for you to get energy in and to remove it out, and to know how to master however the energy is waving through your blood. And there is a reason why blood is extremely important. Blood is something that can help to descend something, meaning like ascend something as well. It's something that we have to be extremely cautious with. And the way that you allow yourself to float is very important to whatever it is that you have an access in society. For yourself to have a certain type of atmosphere for yourself to grow in. Growth is just always happening, and those are the reasons why preparations must be made. We have moments where we have to harvest certain types of grounding for ourselves in order for us to maintain. And it will never keyword ourselves, which means you can be considered a person concerned about another person's well-being on how whatever it is they need to harvest, because we have people that can contribute blessing towards someone else's success, so they can receive whatever blessing in disguise from doing it. God has given us so many ways to increase things and uh, advance ourselves fluently to do it. It's something that doesn't ever have to end. It's an unlimited resource. The universe will always continue a certain type of movement, no matter where you are in life today. You can get to a place where you have to revisit some type of movements in your life, where some type of familiar behavior may need to revisit you, because it is important for you to understand, hey, I've experienced this before. I was even younger when I did get to experience this. These things are familiar characteristics, behaviors, or circumstances, situations that I've already seen myself in or put myself through, pushed myself, pulled myself through. At the end of the day, it takes a certain type of level of your mentality to be able to advance yourself in uh, current or recurrent situations that can be, designed to destroy you. Some things are not by chance or no coincidence at all when it comes down to being or feeling attacked. Some things are definitely meant to abuse you and to have you to where you can never flourish yourself or nourish yourself properly. And God has given us ways to escape or to rescue ourselves through prayer. You can have complete deliverance. You can have things that can, push you to thoughts, ideas, or even atmospheres, environments to where you are able to give yourself whatever it is that you need to continue on. You know, joy cometh in the morning. That's bringing that to my attention. God has given us a lot of strength to be able to access joy because of us being able to have memory. Memories are extremely important. This is why you must maintain a certain status with yourself about whatever it is that you are partaking in, because those are memories that you are creating for yourself to be in, maybe reoccurring one day, which can bring you back to certain childhood wounds or characteristics or behaviors that could be either healthy or not healthy for you. And when I say wounds can be healthy for you, yes, they can, because you can always revisit those moments where you already conquered that growth and you understand that you have experienced even more to come after that, and you are able to um, use manipulation of the elements by your energies that you feed towards them. Some things were not meant to remember at all. Some things are just brought to your attention to abuse your mind. Those are the things that you must quickly understand. Is it a pro or con to it? Is it something that you can make exist for yourself that can be extremely brilliant for yourself to where you are quickly mastering things again and again and again, and you take the abuse and you have mastered it, and you're able to create something that is procreative for you. That's where I like to use procreations, because we have to think about things in a positive light, and you also have to look at yourself like you are a pro. And if things are getting tough for you, you know that you can give yourself strength, and you've been able to conquer something. Something going on with a baby. I'm hearing. I'm looking at the star card. Yeah, somebody financial ground themselves doing something. Some type of prosperity or abundance that will put them in despair. They're gonna have to cloak this up what they're doing. Allow fatal death to all wishing to impregnate children in my family now is above and so below, forever freezing, irreversible. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, Jehovah Jireh, Archangel Michael, all holy archangels, loving ancestors, deceased loved ones, spirit guides, guardian angels, all holy angelic beings. I ask for your protection and shield around this prayer. Allow this to manifest instantly now as above and so below, this lifetime in reality today, this second for each second and freezing. I thank you in advance. I'm grateful. I am grateful. A loving universe, loving universe, loving universe, loving universe, loving universe. Close all evil portals attached to my destiny now as above and so below, forever freezing the universe. But that devil don't want to leave. No, it don't. Devil don't want to leave. God is good. God is good. Destroy all evil plots to children in my family now as above and so below, forever freezing irreversible. Jehovah, you are the greatest. Father God, I don't have to act like I do, but certain energies are required for me to be able to rebuke and destroy evil. And I've never been a person who has felt any sympathy towards anybody who did start some shit in my life. That gets the business. If I feel it, to be a thing for a spirit feeling, spiritual feeling, I don't know. Did you put this in my purse? It's so weird. I should eat them because I feel a little like I can't eat, but I should eat something. What am I looking for? See that? Tissue. I'm looking for some tissue right now. Oh Lord, heal me. I need you right now. I'm still sick, child. Lord gonna heal me. I don't care how sick I have ever been. So hold on. Divine freezer. Okay. Jehovah let me know something going on. And I found my tissue now. I'm just looking around, being nosy and things. Oh, Jehovah. My heart feels like, I read the Bible today. I was reading the Bible, and I'm somebody that can just pick that energy up. Well, God is letting me find ease. Okay, something here is dealing with a birth. Somebody's pregnant. Okay, at the end of the day, God will protect all babies, children and fools, child. Somebody's a fool. I'm finding a penny in the midst of this. Okay, thank you, Jehovah. Somebody's trying to make me lose the money that was meant for me to be able to receive. I could be birthing something to do with a hustler here. I don't get somebody pregnant here. Something will happen in the daytime. Somebody got bad health or pain. They need to wait to discontinue something here dealing with a person who's contacting you. Right. I don't know why God want me to hear that. He wanted me to know. Oh, he want me to know I have deodorant. Thank you, Jehovah. It was time to put something on that thing, child. We can't be walking around like that. I plan to walk away and leave here in a little bit. Because those are the things that I like to do. Plan little stuff for myself to do. And those are things that can help you as well when you are in the midst of confusion. Take a moment to evaluate all the things that you are doing. God has allowed me to see a white feather. Yes. I thank you, Jehovah. You're most righteous children. Father, Jehovah Jireh. Yes, you. I love him. And he loves me. He loves you. I thank you, Jehovah. He made me work when I'm supposed to, and I'm very disciplined to do that. He told me to do this work. Get right. And these are things that you must be willing to do. If you are, that really opens you up when you do that, girl. I always needed eye drops because I'm a smoker. They just make your hair have a lot of relief. I believe it helps your pineal gland. Use them a lot. Just something. But a hot box. God will never put too much on you and you can tell. Be up for the challenges. When I say be up, anybody who challenges you, they'll know that instantly they got you fucked up today. Because you are a person that is prepared. Meaning, you have guidance and intuition to help you premonition all attacks. Premonition. I gotta work on myself. I be around people in the hood a lot. But it's easy for me to transition. As soon as I'm around it, just for a couple minutes, it kicks in. If I go to a better atmosphere, it just automatically works for me. Cut off somebody spiritually teaching. Allow fear to death, all wishing to silence me now. It's above and so below, heaven, freeze me, reverse away, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I thank you, Jehovah, in advance. I'm grateful. Mott. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, Jehovah. Allow my creative flow to maintain constantly. Now is above and so below, heaven, freeze me, irreversible. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Yeah, it's a lot going on with these children. People are really greedy to, selling themselves with something real evil, stupid, foolish, deceitful to do. However, you making your money, just understand, you can add grief to your life, heartbreak, devastation. Matter of fact, that's something that I meant to say. It is things that can devastate you about anything once you have partook some action into it. No matter who you are, where you are, what you are, who you with, just understand it's an action, a reaction to every action. Judgment is something we all have to do. Everybody has to make decisions, and that is because we will all be judged for them. We have to take care of our mental state, and that has a lot to do with making the proper decisions, judgments. And I'm trying to say something to somebody. It is a lot where, Lord Jehovah, tell it. Tell it, God, tell it, God. Oh, he told it, God. He told people what to do, Jehovah. Did the people listen? I say, did they listen to you? Jehovah, you strengthen everything about this. I have to keep in mind how oh yeah, I have to keep in mind how Jehovah allow me to know all I know alone, and I just love Jehovah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because he allowed me to be knowledgeable about all these things, all this information, from wherever I sat today. And I thank him for that. That has been the most strangest thing. It has. Which means I got to sit for right where I was. He didn't have to travel me for me to know these things. You know, and I learned late, so I didn't stress much over it. Y'all be careful. Thank you guys for this experience. Because I got to know myself more, and I thought I was done doing that. I got to really know myself more. And I know never to think that I'm going to completely know myself more. Like, don't think I'm done doing that. I learned that. Because I still have some growth spurts to do. We're going to say that. Growth spurts. Thank you, you whole. I love all my men, and God wants me to try to forgive them. Only if they seek my forgiveness. Those are the only people I can work with. The other ones have to die. Not just my men. All against me. Hey there. You remind me of somebody like from Mississippi or Alabama or something. I have to focus. Hey, this y'all car?
Oh my goodness, you scared me.
This y'all car? I'm waiting on Devontae. Hey.
He said that I could sit in here and
Oh,
you were in here. Oh my
no, I know that this car belonged to somebody. So Devontae told me I could sit in here though and wait on him.
You want to sit in here by yourself?
No, you all right, baby?
Are you sure?
No, I'm just making sure that I ain't letting nobody wait because I know that I don't live here.
I want to make sure I'm not in your way because you.
No, you all right?
And I respect.
How you doing? You need a cigarette or something? I got one.
No, I honestly I smoke.
Weed. Hard.
Hard.
I used to sell hard.
But I have a
Yeah, try to get off if you can, girl. That shit, they're hard. It take years sometimes.
I know.
Don't let it control you, that's all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't tell nobody because they might know no. They might know no from looking at you. I be telling people that. You might not be able to even tell, so don't even mention it. That's your own mind probably telling you to just tell people stuff like that. But really, they ain't none of their business.
I appreciate that.
You're a cute girl, though. You damn sure could pull it off now.
Thank you.
Just try your best to not do too much of it. Don't let it have you getting in nothing dangerous. Nothing dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing dangerous at all.
Mm-hmm. Do it dolo as much as you can. I used to help a lot of people on that shit. I had to realize to stop doing it, though. Stop selling it. Because I wasn't trying to go to prison over that shit.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want that.
I got caught, but I didn't go to prison. I did some probation. But that's why it's good to just not do it, go around it that much. Because you lessen the chance on the police. They're going to find out what's going on in any damn way. But they'll have to prove it. I'll be telling the motherfuckers, bitch, you gotta do your job now. I had DEA on me, all kind of shit. The motherfuckers ain't that. As long as they don't got no real case, you straight.
Do you have a lighter I could borrow?
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to you.
Oh, you all right? I'm actually live on my YouTube channel. My phone's sitting back here.
I can sense that.
Yeah. I be forgetting I'm on that though. It's just good to record. Because you'll never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Man, just get comfortable with the damn camera. Thank you. You too. You're a sweet person. Yeah, but don't tell nobody your business. Fuck that. You know, unless they got something to do with doing business with you. That's how I push it. If they ain't nothing to make you nothing, don't do it. Don't you talk to them. Shit. Some people be sucked to get all of your business. Try to mess you up. They be informants. But at the end of the day, you still don't worry about that because anybody in tune with themselves will always have their own agenda. And that's why whatever you do, that's your shit. But good thing that you own up to it. That means you're not a person in denial. The way you gotta feel like you gotta hide something from somebody. It's good to let people know stuff if you're comfortable doing it. But I don't know you well enough for you to tell me. That's how I feel. Because I could tell. I really can't. You got a head full of hair. You look healthy. Your shit look good. I used to do hair. That's why I'm always looking at somebody's hair. That's another thing, having like hobbies and shit. That shit'll get you from, that'll stop you from doing a lot if you keep yourself extremely busy. I know a lot of people got off that shit though. That's why I talk to it like that. I know a lot of people I used to serve that come back and show me that they just got off of it. So that shit really ain't that bad. Hey there, how you doing? Hi. How you doing?
What's up, man?
I'm waiting on Devontae. He told me to sit here while he do something for his grandma. But I was just talking to her. She a cute girl. You got good clothes on, girl. You going out? You
If
finna
you
go?
want.
If I won't, oh Lord, I'll go out.
Not walk, but
No, I'll
if
go
you
out.
want.
I can't go nowhere really. I like
I
nature.
know you
Nature, I'm okay with like the birds
have your
and
hands full.
no, I
And
like the birds and stuff. Nature.
I can handle my kids.
You got kids?
I have 2 kids. Caden.
Oh, Caden. I got a
And
friend with a son named Cadence. Yes, that's cute. Caden and who?
Caden, spelled with a C.
Oh, okay. And what's the other one?
I wanted to name him with a K,
Oh,
but
okay.
Billy was a little bit smarter than me.
Billy. That's your baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't even claim it like that. You the mother.
I
You the mother. You brought the baby all the way here.
not fully.
That's good to see. That's D's uncle there. I ain't seen him in a long time. He got long hair now. You what? I couldn't even tell you had kids, girl. You ain't stretched out, nothing, girl. You look good. You got 2 babies. I had 2 babies, but I'm kind of stretched
You
out.
look good too.
I feel like I try to get some weight off still, but it's hard. I can't get that last little bit of flab off. I done wore 317.
I wouldn't change it.
Yeah, sometimes I just do it for my own feeling. I be feeling too heavy.
I like the braces.
Who got braces?
A really good friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got your nice little shape to you. Shit, you all right. You can find you somebody that'll love the shit out of you. You sweet. You ain't come up here like, hey, that, like it crazy, you know. Don't steal my lighter though, girl. Cause that look, Devontae, look, he gonna steal my lighter from me when he get here. I be holding on to it. That boy there,
Devontae, you have no right.
he always taking the lighters. He be smoking out his little bong thing.
That sucks for him today.
I think he bought him some today though, but he still lose them like a motherfucker. I don't know why he can't keep up with nothing. That boy out the chain.
Sure the things that I borrow or use.
Yeah, you got some nice healthy hair. You color it?
I didn't personally color this blonde. I've been walking around in the sun.
Is it red or dark? Your real hair?
My real hair is a light brown.
Okay.
But I've out in the sun so much that the sun bleached my hair blonde.
It look good though.
Thank you.
It's thick.
Thank you.
I like seeing white people with. You Puerto Rican? Oh, that's why. I was saying you look kind of white. Not bad. I like Puerto Rican people. I used to go chill with them.
Not bad.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans know how to party, boy. They know how to cook. I used to have this older lady. I used to sell weed. She didn't even speak English. And she used to invite me to her house and use stuff. She'd make Puerto Rican food. I don't know how I do to talk to her and shit, but I know some Spanish. Yeah. Girl, why I'm driving? You say why I drive?
You speak really well.
That's real though. That means you in the astral plane. You astral projecting. If you feel like you floating. Sometimes drugs can help with that.
I want to feel that at the same time.
Yeah.
That's my personal ultimate.
How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Oh, you young. You got a long way to go. It's going to be easy. If you know this stuff now, it ain't nothing to get done.
Just starting to really learn.
You young, though. You still going to learn. I just said it to my channel, my YouTubers. If you think for 1 minute that you done growing, you be thinking like, oh, I done matured. But it's always another level of growth. It's always another level of growth. And God give us atmospheres to go in and to help us with that. So if you feel trapped or like you just down, you can always take yourself somewhere. You don't got to be nowhere big. And just let yourself go and feel better. Just get a different scenery, and it'll help you to have some kind of idea of where you want to go next.
I really do appreciate you for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I am an intuitive reader. I'm a tarot reader. So I feel stuff people need to hear to help them succeed and stuff like that. But I try to do it the way it's natural. I don't like it pressed. Like sometimes I can't read everybody. But I sense you gonna be okay. As long as you safe, you keep yourself safe. Don't be around nothing that feel like it's abusing you. And try not to abuse anything. You know, just stay as joyous about all situations you are put in. Your perception is everything. If you can see yourself as a person that can get through it, whatever it is you have to do, you will. That's all it is, your imagination. Some shit we think ain't even real. We be scared, we be lonely, and at the end of the day, we not never lonely. You can have a bird fly up next to your ass and start talking to your ass like a motherfucker. If you are able to receive the company of something else, some people can't accept that. They have to be like rejective to something. But even if that's going on, just find out what it is you trying to feel for yourself. But I sense that one day you might get sad about something. And you just gonna have to remember you're a beautiful person. That's all you have to remember. Like, he real aggressive girl. I know about him, child. If he called you, go on and see what he wants, Lord. You ain't gonna upset him. He always overdressed. But they like nice clothes. I will give them that. And he got a sense of humor. They all do. They using their power for the wrong shit, though. We all are stars. You know, there's no need to do anything to anyone to be one. And that's something I think I don't like about them. They feel like they have to attack other people who have light shed upon them. Try to make themselves look more, you know, exhilarated than someone else. I ain't get her other baby name. People always just tell me about their children. I didn't ask. She got her hoochie mama gear on, honey. Ain't no denying it. I hooked up my lighter any damn way. It's alright. Honey, you took my lighter, girl. You still got the lighter, girl. Lord. My ass is thirsty. I don't know why I ain't drinking no drink. Thank you. I don't know what I did. I had another one. They keep on leaving me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Of course. Right now I'm lighting my prayers by fire and by force of Jehovah. I pray to Jehovah, the loving universe, guardian angels, deceased loved ones, all divine beings that's holy. Thank you, Jehovah. God is good. I'm waiting on this man to come back. He always takes so long. I don't wait on him though, for real. I gotta find stuff to do while he do that shit. It's annoying though. I be like, now why you doing that? They gonna show out today, boy. They just showing out today. Lord help.
Honey.
Child, these women is like really in need of some type of we gotta learn how to come together. Lord. It's trying they're trying to intimidate me or something. I don't get intimidated. I'm distracted.
May I use your lighter
Yes,
one more
sir.
time? Thank you. You have really good food. I like this design.
Yeah, I don't know. I like sprinkles. I was like, let me get that one.
Me too.
I'll be like, I'll
You
eat
ever been to
sprinkles.
Twisty Treat?
Who is it?
Have you ever been to Twisty Treat?
No.
It's an ice cream place
I love shit like that.
on St. Pete Beach. I always get the cheesecake flavor.
Oh shit. I love stuff like that. Yes,
With
St.
the
Pete Beach. I
rainbow
probably have
sprinkles.
been there. Is that by that plaza in Publix? I probably don't know the name. I think I have been there. By Gulfport.
No.
I think it's Pasadena. The one I went to, man. They see that was direct. I don't know that when I was little.